got some salt. Salt up this herring real quick. Cover that with water. I don't know if that dripped in from my ceiling or... Probably came off the herring. Gotta warm my engine up so I can do an oil change. Then we gotta go get some fuel. Let's see if these herring aren't expensive enough already. Let's put some salt on them. Yeah. The green labels. We got some brand new herring in from the cannery here. Unmarked herring. Where did you come from, unmarked herring? Mystery bait. The mystery baits. Feel it nice? Woo! Plenty cold out here. Where's my knife at? Where's the knife? Ooh, something to cut open my herring bag with. Good morning! Good day! Found a knife. What's up, Sugar? Actually, you know what we should do is run the boat over to the fuel dock and that'll warm it up. Salting my herring here. There we go. Sports guys like to brine the herring. We just dump salt on it in the commercial industry. We want them as stiff as we can get them. Hold on, let me undo the dock lines. We'll go get some fuel. Got my wallet. I need that for the fuel. All right. Steady motion. Rendering of lard. I was just discussing lard because I ground all that fat into my deer. Turns out that was like one of the fattest deer I've ever shot. That deer was so fat. There's no way you would need pork fat to add to it. I hope I didn't make a mistake. Sometimes the deer fat's gamey, but the blacktail fat seems to be good. Hopefully this one's good because my meat's got a lot of fat in it. That deer was just covered with pure white fat. It had fat on its back, it had fat on its arms, it had fat all along its flank. I got it all ground up last night. Bud Files, good morning! Good morning, Russell! Master! That's bait. There's a float plane parked in here. I told you guys about it last time, I didn't show you. Look, here it is. Not sure whose plane that is, but it's staying here right now. It's got a wrap on its exhaust, it looks like. Looks like they're planning to keep it set there for a little bit. Kind of a good spot, I guess. It's out of the water. Well, go. This is the horror of the refueling. When fishing's slow and you get the paycheck, you're like, yeah, it's pretty good. And then when you go to fuel up, you're like, ah! I'm not making anything! I can't remember the last time I fueled up was, I think I got about probably $3,000 in fish since I fueled up. It's probably not going to be good. I'm probably going to take like 60 gallons of fuel. 6 times 5. What is that? 300. I'll probably take about $300 worth, maybe a little more. Yeah, because the fuel is $5.50, so it'll be, if I get 60 gallons, it'll be like almost $400. What's up, Northern? Fishing and outdoors. Chilly in Alaska. We stay chilly here. I saw it look like some snow maybe in the forecast. Rain today, I guess. It's mixed. We'll try fishing this other area by the harbor. There's kind of like a harbor area north and a harbor area south, separated by a shallow reef. So you kind of got to pull up all the stabilizers and stuff to go to the other side. So I haven't tried harbor south yet. Good morning, Randy Rhino Outdoors. I got oil. Cool that the grocery store had my oil today. Otherwise, I would have to wait for the, I don't know, would have to wait. Wait for the, or go to the fuel place. They have oil sometimes. I hate to say I might have to go to the hardware store. They're like charge a fortune for anything. Good morning, Arsenal Advisor and Hunting and Stuff. Darren, Terry, Randy, Hunting and Stuff. Arsenal Advisor, hello. BW Bus and Storage. Send that thing up here. I'll fill it full of dead king salmon, hopefully. We need some king salmon. Woo! Chili. Now the moose wasn't very fatty. It had a little bit. They don't open the moose season where I went hunting until, well, I got it on September 16th, so that's not bad. I don't remember how much fat it had on it, but it looked like it was pretty well burned off. That buck was a little pig. Little piggy wiggy. I ended up doing a podcast with Pure Alaska, Asking Alaskan or whatever. I wanted to cut that deer up last night, and then they didn't want me cutting the deer on the podcast because they're afraid of YouTube's censoring. So I had to wait. I was up until like 11 o'clock at night cutting up a deer. I ground it up. I saved 2 roasts and the back straps, and I ground the rest of it up. Julian, good morning. We're here in Alaska, freezing our butt off. Actually, I guess it could be worse. It's not too cold. Not too bad, Fat Cat. Fishing favor, what's up, Fat Cat? I like the 2 little thermometers on the Fat Cat. Subaru 2.5, bucks are cooling water in it. Water cooling, boxer. I don't know what that is. Some kind of engine, huh? I'll get you the blue color later, Fat Cat. I gotta check out the channel, make sure it's not the stalker. I don't think it is. Who knows, Fat Cat? Oh, you put a video up? How many cylinders is it? 2.5? I know I like to be blue in channels, especially if everybody else is blue, and it's like, dude, what's it gonna take? And then there's other channels where it's like, there's quite a few people that are blue, most of the people aren't blue, and I'm like, man, what do you got against me? I've been coming around for years, I'm not blue. Look at the vid. Okay, Terry! I better come make sure I got the bell hit for Terry, because I think YouTube might have taken it away. I haven't seen anything from you, Terry. It's not popping up in my feed. The fuel dock's about like 20 minutes, 15 minutes from the harbor. I'm going slow. Ah, the Fat Cat. Fat Cat is ready to paint me whitey. Israel Pinoy. What does that mean? Filipino in Israel? Or Israeli with a Filipino? Sarah, there you are. You were right about that pig being a deer, because it was a pig deer. That deer is so fat, covered with fat. Oh, it's so loud on my boat. There's an earplug though, 1 earplug. Do I have 2 earplugs? Going once, going twice. 1 earplug only. We can cut it in half. Look, we'll cut it in half. Let's cut that sucker in half. Ooh, it's black. Who wants to put the black part in their ear? We'll clean it off. What do you think about that, Terry? It's all good now, right? Anytime I put one of these things in my ear like this, I can't get it out because it's too small. Let's modify it with paper towel. Here we go, like this. Oh yeah. Christmas and fall decor. I was thinking about Christmas presents. I've been thinking about them. So we'll take the earplug, put it in there, half an earplug. Woo. Oh yeah, that's nice. Patrick! Hey! Everybody! Big bass, wintertime bass, huh? We'll load this boat down with fuel, sitting way up in the water. I don't know if I got a fuel, like someone coming around like a hummingbird, getting my fuel at night or what. Whatever it is, I need fuel. This boat does burn fuel. I fish an awful lot, so there's that. But I was out of town for going on 2 weeks. Could have been defueled in 2 weeks. Let's put the car keys up here so I don't drop them in the lake. The old arrow. I need to make some tea. I need to get some tea water. I hope so too, Darren. If we get, our goal today is 3 king salmon. That's the goal. 3 kings. We're on a 32-foot Monterey Clipper in Alaska. Well, we haven't started fishing yet. Right now we're getting fuel. I gotta change my oil. That should be pretty basic. I don't have an oil filter right now. I'll take a quick look around, see if I can find one, but if I can't find one, I'll just change the fluid out. I need to order some. I don't think I changed it the last time either. I gotta get a new filter. I heard it's bad. You don't change the oil. Real bad! I am the captain! And I got my first bait, Wilson, right here. There's the first bait, Wilson! Oh, Wilson! That's the co-captain, Wilson. There he is. We're in Alaska in a small boat fishing. That's Wilson. There it is, the boatswain. I'm a 50-ton captain, 50-ton rating, 50-ton star, 50-ton. The boat I'm in now is like right around 5 tons. Got a small one. But it's not real teeny tiny, it's just small. Technically it's not 5 tons. 5 tons you gotta have a Coast Guard document. So I'm just under 5 tons. I'm state registered, no Coast Guard document. Ah, the mystery gift! Thank you! I like that one. It looks like Wilson in the box. I'm eyeballing the activity on the sonar. It doesn't look all that great. It's something, but not that great. paperwork on this thing, but the DMV is shut down here. They got no computer or something. They're getting new computers. We're all waiting. EIS is stuck not fishing because they're federal paperwork. They're telling me that, well, you're state, so you don't have to worry about it because you got your state paperwork. No, I don't have anything for the boat. The state, well, I have my old registration, but our DMV shut down for like the last 3 months. I haven't been able to renew it, and it's overdue. I don't even care. I don't care. Send me to jail for the no registration on my boat. It's not a jailable offense. It's okay. It's gonna be okay, man. All right, I gotta, just as soon as I hit that checkpoint. Let's see. Not seeing the checkpoint. Checkpoint Bravo. It's not in Yakutat. We got some city cops, but they don't do fishing stuff, boat stuff. They don't do much of anything. It's perfect. The real Mr. Hogan! My FAFO stickers come peeling off, man. Poor quality sticker here. I can see the fuel dock. We are 500 yards to the fuel dock. Hopefully it's operational. I got a really good deal on motor oil this morning at the grocery store. That was nice. They had Kirkland 1540 Sin Oakland for $56 for the 3 gallons. That's unprecedented low price. I think they meant to bring it up $56 a gallon. That would have been terrible. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much, Mr. Hogan. On the hunt is now a member. Thank you, Mr. Hogan. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, Sakai. My boat's starting to warm up a little bit. Can't see my breath as much. I got a heater I need to put in this thing. It's a red dot heater. I started making plans to build another house at my property here. More than double my current arrangement. I'm right now living in a 16 by 24 cabin with a loft for storage in the loft. And my wife and I are in there, and there's not enough room for us. And potentially my mother-in-law is going to want to move up here, so we need another house. Praise God that we're in a position to do that in these days, in this climate, and everything that we hear is doomsday and all that, and I'm just really well taken care of. Real Mr. Hogan. That's kind of cool. I got to check that out. Mr. Hogan. Oh yeah. I saw a Google headline that said Alaska fishing jobs reaches all-time low. Like there's never been less fishermen in Alaska because of all the difficulties in the industry and the political, not political, but the economic climate. Everything is like, everyone is just this, we're doomed. I'm the only one trolling right now in Yakutat, for example. I'm the only boat. I mean, nobody else will do it. They're not paying enough money for people that want to do it. Basically is what it comes down to. And there's not enough fish. Well, fish anyway, you can't stop me! They'll come around. It gets better and better. There's always a good, like we have a hit in October, and November's been kind of bad. November hasn't been real good. Sometimes more like around Thanksgiving it gets good. And then December, there's always a bite before Christmas. And January, some years January is really good, and other years you're just waiting for February. Because by late February, middle of February, it's usually really good. That's when the real money starts coming. God willing. Slate Mountain. The hunting camp on 100 acres of Slate Mountain has been in the family for over 5 generations. That's cool. I have a family farm. It's 380 acres in Virginia. And it's been in the family for 3 generations. But some of them don't like hunting, so I don't know if we can call it a hunting. For now, I think I can still hunt on it. And if they say don't hunt on it, I can be like, well, can I just hunt with a bow? And they probably let me hunt on it with a bow. But I don't know about the next generation. I need to get up there. I need to build a house over there too. I got these little Mexican candies in San Diego. They're quite peculiar. Oh yeah. I got my deer this year. It kind of spoiled the hunt for me because I was driving the truck out for the first day of the hunt. I was going to go hunting and the deer just walked right out on the side of the road. I shot it. It was over. Beautiful deer though. This oil change ought to go pretty easy. Let's see. Sometimes my oil pump backs up. Oh, it's kind of spicy. Yeah, I like hot. I'm a little concerned about accepting food donations on my channel because I got some real wackos on here, man. You wouldn't even believe the crazy trolls I got. I'm gonna try and poison me to death. I have to check out, make sure the real Hogan's really the real Hogan and not somebody else. Alright, now you take food. How do you like your hot sauce LSD? I don't like it at all. Terry's to be trusted. I trust Terry. But it'll take more than a $5 membership and a gift membership to get me to trust you for food. I guess I've known Terry now for like, I don't know, 4 years, maybe 5 years. Been following Terry. Oh, Robert, are you talking about anything? Oh yeah, we gotta get you a reference, then you're good. Tamaritos, yeah. You know what? That might be the flavor it is. Isn't that like a Filipino thing? Here we are at the fuel dock. Park this beast in here. Okay, yeah, I'll be here. I gotta fuel up and then change my oil, and then I'm gonna be fishing. You guys gonna come outside? Let me stand up here. What we don't want is the dang thing to fall off the dock. It would be really bad. I know where to put this stuff. Right here. Just put it right there. Got this fuel pump over here. The nozzle, they give us different picture poison there. Tap or insert card. Card. Come on, gas boy. Please remove card. Please refuel. That's the sound of my bank account dying. 80 gallons. People are sucking fuel off my boat while I'm gone, I guess. I don't know. Put a camera on this thing one day. Oh, yeah. Ah! Marty Bertowski, what's up? NC, what's up? I gotta level my boat. I put the fuel in it and the whole boat's like, ugh. That's the worst part is I got another fuel tank over here. I didn't even fill it up. I didn't even touch the other side. That's a lot for me, 80 gallons. I was hoping for 60. Like I said, I only put fuel on one side. I wonder if fuel was kind of walking off my boat while I was out of town. Let's drain this. Drain some water out of this puppy here. All kinds of crud. Before you know it, that'll be drained. Wonder if this thing's gonna work today. Oh yeah. So they call this an extractor pump. Vacuum hose, vacuum pump. That's what it's called, vacuum pump. Put this down the dipstick, see the oil? And then suck, suck, suck. It'll, should be sucking it faster than that. Come on. It's sucking. Oh yeah. That'll get the oil out of the boat. Yeah, we're fishing. I gotta change my oil. We got this Kirkland. I like to use Chevron Delo 400 or whatever, but it's not available. What we got instead is this Kirkland heavy duty diesel. We take about 1.75 gallons. I need to get my boat level so I can. When my boat's listing, the oil dipstick doesn't read right. I like to get the right amount in. This whole process might take 20 minutes or something, and I'm gonna fish right here. Yeah, better than nothing. Well, there was some, they did have, last time they got oil at the hardware store, they had Kirkland, like all-purpose diesel oil. And my mechanic was like, don't use that all-purpose stuff, it's bad. This one's got the rating for my, and it's, I like the regular oil, but this is a Cinnablend. They're making all Cinnablend now, like at the fuel dock down in Southeast at Sitka and Craig. They don't have regular oil anymore. All they got is this Cinnablend stuff. I don't know why that is, but I got a really good deal on it, I know that. Boy, my fuel tank was about empty. It sucked. Tell you what, I could tell that judging by how much water was in this in this fish hole that I'm draining out, it's hard to see through the little hole in my fuel tank how much, like, is that 80 gallons? But yeah, probably pumping off 80 gallons to get the boat to level out. So they're having a problem with their meter here. Their meter wasn't right, but judging by the fact that I'm having to pump all the water out to get the boat level, I'd say it's probably right. That's about level enough. Close enough for me. Hopefully I don't burn up all the battery juice while I'm doing this. Take you guys with me. Running my batteries aren't good. I got one battery that's crashed and it's draining on the battery that's good, and who knows. Hopefully it'll maintain for just a couple minutes here while I do this. Be good if I didn't drop my phone in the bilge too. I call that a win. Yeah! Here we go. Where can I set you guys so you can see the action here? You see the action of the Perkins? It's like an old tractor engine, huh? It's a classic. So I'm gonna pull the top of the valve cover. Yeah. And I'm gonna pull the dipstick. Go ahead and get rid of this piece of grass here. Pull the dipstick out, put that up here. And then we're gonna take this little hose here and stick it down the dipstick. Like this. Find a good spot to sit this. There we go. All the way to the bottom. There she comes. And that's more than enough. Pump it a few times and it'll get it. Kind of pump it a few times and then a little bit later pump it a few more times and it'll get it all out of there. Got some toothpicks. We were talking about toothpicks. I got toothpicks and herring fresh bait. Okay, let's see. That's going. I need to find an empty. Here's an empty. So sometimes that's not enough capacity in that little sucker pump. So I keep an empty oil jug. Pour a little bit in there and then there'll be room to get the rest. Take out an earplug. Take out an earplug so I can hear when it gets to the So we've already got 1.5 quarts out of there so far. You can see those little lines are quarts. Look at that beauty. Oh man, trust my life with that thing. Shell casing for what? Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. You did really good with this song. I got some full shells. We got our little, we're not moving. This boat is parked. There's no transportation happening. Earplug. Oh, shell casing? I never tried that. I don't really keep very good track of my hours and stuff. I probably should. What happened to the boat? Nothing. We're changing the oil. We're maintaining the boat. I got some Dello 1540 right here, but it ain't enough to do it. Okay, Marty. Yeah, it's just part of the deal. You got to change your oil. I just change my oil about once a month. I figure like, so I burn about a gallon an hour. So I just ate 82 gallons. So after I fill up a couple times, then I got to start thinking about doing my oil change. It's getting it. Yeah, the boat's all dirty and crud everywhere, but like the most important thing is probably putting oil in the thing. Oh my gosh, I literally have a mushroom growing off of my woodwork. Get out of here. That needs to be replaced. Like that's the last straw right there. Unbelievable. That's unbelievable. I don't even believe that. I mean, I can believe it, but what the heck? What did I break? Probably a lot of things. Man, what kind of mushrooms am I growing here? Oat mushrooms. Unbelievable. That's unbelievable. We're getting there. I think that vacuum pump holds about 2 gallons. Yeah, I'm gonna fish. I'm gonna fish as soon as I get my oil changed. We're sucking out the oil right now. There's Bob Dannyfin. This thing's almost full. I'd rather not have to pour oil out of it. It always makes a mess. I might have to. It's about full right now. It's still got. Where's my bleeder valve? Oh my goodness. Back in there. So as I was saying, this, gotta pour some of this into this. Funnel would be nice right about now. Oh my gracious, do you guys see that? I have something for that. Oh yeah, this won't take long. Venerable soak up rag here. We got these cool rags here that we use. They just soak up oil like a sponge. That's what they're called, soak up rags. Gotta have them. If you buy them by the case, they cost like 85 cents each or 75 cents each. If you go to the hardware store and buy them one at a time, they're like $4 each. They really get you. There we go. I don't think I have a spare filter. I'm gonna look real quick. Got my flashlight. I should have one. I know I have some, but I've got so much other stuff I can't find it. There's a fuel filter. Glycerin fluid. Soak up rags. Lead balls. Coffee cans. As a matter of fact, I do have a filter. 1806 Napa. And sometimes I skip on putting the filters in, but what the hell? You know what? If I didn't know any better, I'd say that this jug has a hole in it. Great. What's next, Wilson? We need to... What the heck? What are I gonna do with my flashlight? What we need now is my funnel. Don't let me forget to put more oil in it. You gotta put the oil in before you start it. Otherwise, you really mess it up. This seems to be leaking. Well, that oil sure is thin. Come on. Okay. So, well, I might need 2 soak-up rags for this project here, since it was leaking all over the place. Disaster area we got going on here. You know, as oil changes go, this one is not going so smooth. Another soak-up rag. Okay, so the oil filter is actually a pretty big pain in the butt on this thing. I gotta get this done first. There's gotta be enough on there. Put some oil on our ring here. I actually had one of these that didn't seal right on my motor. I started it up and then it wasn't not keeping pressure. I'm like, what's going on? Turn it off, add a little bit more oil. Pressure not coming up. I'm like, man, get a light, shine it down in there. Oh! I see what's going on. Yeah. It's leaking out of the oil filter ring. Okay, I got, this is my oil filter wrench right here. Got that handy, that's nice. This jug's not leaking, that's nice. These are going our way now here. We got a, let's see here. Marker right here. Oh, whoa! Label this. There we go. There we know what it is. Touch that. Hold on a second. I gotta move something here. Okay. Gotta make sure I don't touch the wrong thing on video. It's tough in Alaska. All this sensitive equipment. Okay, this is the tricky part here. Okay, so we're gonna get this part of the engine room opened up here. Yeah, we're gonna get down in the, oh my goodness. You know what, the oil sucker's in the way. Yeah. Of course, that's spraying oil all over the place everywhere. So it's nice. Okay. Here we go. Put this, get this filter up where I can reach it. Okay. Oh yeah. Now, where is this beauty? Oh yeah. Way down here. Pair of sandals down here. What do you think about that? I might want those. Let's see if we can test our. Oh yeah, that's about the right size right there. Maybe bigger. One size smaller. All right. kidding me? My gracious. Believe it or not, the earplug is making this difficult. Like disorienting. Wrong way. Let's see. So you want to go fishing in Alaska? Okay. Well, might want to learn how to. Give me a break here. Maybe I should be using this way. Oil filter wrench. Oh boy. I haven't even seen my oil filter wrench in a while. Stupid thing ought to come off of there. Oh, man. It's fighting me. Of course, it's a terrible spot. Man. Remind me to get the actual oil filter wrench next time. Put it on there too tight. Let me get a. Let's go with the old screwdriver trick here. Any screwdriver will work. Not that one. Anyone but that one. Let's see. There's the screwdriver. What was going to be a simple project, now that I got the filter stuck in there, oh, highly irritating. Somewhere in there, I know, a straight handle screwdriver. Somewhere. Do better when I'm just living on the house or just living on the boat. Get everything in one spot. When I go back to the house, take all my tools up to the house, pretty soon I don't have what I need on the boat. shouldn't even be a problem at all, man. What the fuck is the problem here? I'm gonna check back with you guys in a minute. This is getting frustrating. I don't need the live stream going at the same time.